Welcome back to Interview Buddies. In today's video, we are going to talk about custom exceptions, how to use them, how to create them, why we need them, all those things. So let's get started. So first of all, why do you need custom exceptions in Python? So Python provides a lot of built-in exceptions Python provide built-in exceptions like value error or type error that are helpful, but they are like general purpose. Custom exceptions will let you communicate exactly what went wrong in your code, and it makes easier to handle specific scenarios. For example, instead of generic value error, you can create an invalid age error to explicitly signal that an age was out of bounds or not correct. Also, exception handling improves code readability and debugging. You can group different related errors with exception handling hierarchy, and you can enhance API usability and things like that. So let's get started. All right, so let's try to create an exception, a custom exception in Python, and see how we can run it. So for that, create a class validation error and pass the exception object to it, and you can just say just pass and just leave a comment that this is a custom exception. Right, so how you will use it, how you'll raise the error. So you can, inside the try block, you can say that try raise validation error, and you pass your own message that this is invalid, right? And then you can, in the except block, you can catch it, right, as E, and you can print it E. Okay, so this will print the error message, this is invalid, and it is due to this validation error custom class that we created. So I'm going to run this python custom.py. So this is invalid. That's how you get the custom error message. And what else you can do, like in this class, in this custom exception class, you can also create your add a custom error message by overriding the init method. So what do you do, like def init, that's how you override it, and you say self comma message, and then you say self dot message equal to message. So that's how you are overriding the message and overriding the init method and providing your own message into that. So do we need to override this init method in this? It's not necessary basically. So since we have seen in the last example, you can pass the message as it is and it will print the same thing. So if I run this class again, or if I run this code again, you will still see the same thing. So why do we need to override this init method? Basically, you need to override if you want to add additional attributes or customize the exceptions initialization beyond just the message. For example, let's say in this init method, I want to pass a code as well, right? Let's say a error code, right? So how you can do it, you can then call super.init, right? And in that init, you can pass the message, right? That's basically telling that this is the message I want, and apart from message, I also want this code, self.code equal to code. Okay, so that's if you need additional parameters, that init overriding the init function is basically very helpful. So, and then here what we can do, like how you can use it, like this is invalid input, and then you pass a code here, let's say 400, right? And you can then print e dot message in one and print the code. Error code is e dot code, right? So when you run this message, run this code, you will get an error message, this is invalid, and you will also get the error code. And we can just remove this message, it will print the message by default, so we don't need it. So python custom.py. So this is invalid input is the message that we are passing, and the error code 400 that we just printed here. So that's how you can raise custom error and use it to define your code specific errors or exceptions, and that will be helpful in adding more readability, enhance API usability, these kind of things. So that's all for today. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe button. Thank you very much.